Not bad, man. Not bad. Not bad. YouTube. Glow Game. MFA Bills. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What is good? Boys, we are back yet again with another one from We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production. Listen, it is the guy who is still waiting on his 70% discount. It is your boy Rev. And joining me is the man that's hoping to tell you I told you so with this series. It is my co-host, my boy King. What's good, man?
Nothing much, brother. One game at a time. Let's get it done. We got to just go win one and Golden State next.
Listen, we're going to get into all that. I was going to ask you a question, but we're going to get into it. We'll get into it. But before we do, King, let's go ahead and let the people know who are brand spanking new to the channel, man, how this works. We usually give you our overall reactions. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. We give out the game ball no matter the wins or the losses. But the most important part of the show goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We take your questions and your comments at the end of the show. Listen, also, guys, if you guys can notice right here above me, this little green thing here, this is for podcast. We are also now in podcast form, guys. If you aren't able to watch our videos, you can listen to us in podcast form on all streaming services, all podcast streaming services, guys. So there you go. All right, King, you ready to get into it, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, into it, man. Tell me what the score was, man.
Today it looks like it was 119 to 109 for the good guys. That's a 3-1 lead now.
Okay. Go ahead and tell them, man, who the top performers were.
Stephen Curry had 25, 8, and 1. But Luka gave you 30, 14, 9, 2, and 2.
I don't know about that one, King. They don't need Luka.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into these team stats real quick, man. Of course, y'all shot 50% from the field tonight, King. 46% from 3. 17 of 22 from the free throw line for 77%. Golden State shot 48%. 35% from 3 and 17 of 26 from the free throw line for 65%. Interesting, King. Those stats tell a lot tonight. We're going to definitely get into it, man. So go ahead, man. Get it popping, King. What is your overall reaction to this game this evening?
Well, first and foremost, my condolences and prayers, to you guys over there around in Texas. I know it's some wild things going on right now, just in general in the world, but definitely with you guys right now. So prayers up. But going into the game, I felt like basically the rest of the team, I guess, repaid Luka, JB, and Spencer from the game before. I felt like the ball movement was incredible tonight. I think we beat him in like almost every aspect of the game, basically. But even rebounding and everything. Luka, I know he was frustrated. He wasn't making his buckets, but he could have even more assists. I feel like he got a lot of hockey assists as well. He attacked the double team tonight. They tried to come at him that double team where Wiggins tried to stay on him no matter what, even after the switch. Even after the pick on the pick and roll. And he would take it and attack Steph instead of actually sitting there and being trapped. And that led to an open guy. And if he wasn't open, then he passed it to another open guy. So it was actually incredible ball movement today. That was a big step, actually, in J-Kid's adjustments because now Steve Kerr will have to decide if he wants to play it the same next game, if they're still attacking it, or if he actually wants to switch and go one-on-one with Steph Curry and Luka with what they were trying to do. So it basically comes down to guys making their shots. So that was a big part of tonight. Guys were making their shots. The rest of the guys, what was it, Maxey, Dodo, Reggie, they were all big from 3 today. Spencer hit a couple big threes. I know he didn't have a huge numbers standpoint, but I felt like he had impactful buckets today. JB was decent, and Luka was decent as well. I know his numbers were ridiculous Luka type numbers, but I know he didn't shoot the ball particularly efficiently today. But yeah, it was about everybody else, man. It's about everybody giving effort. They gave effort on defense. I felt like they shut the 3-point line down completely. Golden State didn't get a bunch of easy backdoor lobs. and cuts at the basket. They played as good as defense, I guess, as they could have, but they didn't allow Golden State to get threes at all. The Splash Brothers basically held them kind of in check. Steph had 20. It's not too, ridiculous. The other guys didn't hurt us too bad. I think Andrew Wiggins had 13 going into the fourth quarter. He came back and made a three, got him 13. Jordan Poole fouled out. I think he may have around the same thing. So those guys didn't hurt us too much. And again, it's one game, one big game. You had to see yourself beat the team. You got it done. And then you got to go win another one. So we'll see what they do, brother.
Yeah, I agree. It looked like game two, but this time they just finished it off.
Yeah.
Almost lost the lead there at the end, but we're gonna get into that here, the positives and the negatives. My key takeaway, King, is very simple. There's nothing like nothing deep, no philosophical, nothing like that. The one thing that I took out of this
What's that?
Dallas made their shots.
Yeah, I mean,
have we been talking about that? We've been talking about that. Luka had 9 assists, like you said. He could have had more. Had a lot of hockey assists. The guys who went 0-4 in the last game hit their shots tonight. We talked about that before. We talked about it's simply the fact that if Dallas just hits their shots, play solid defense tonight, like you said, man. A lot of people didn't go off tonight. They only scored 109 points, which is pretty good for a team like Golden State who can put points and score points in bunches.
Yeah.
They only made 10 threes tonight. Compared to Dallas, like you said before, Dallas pretty much beat them in almost every statistical category. Dallas doubled them on threes. It was crazy tonight, man, how the fact that these were the same shots that Dallas got in game 3, they just hit them. That's the only difference. People try to make a bigger deal than what it was, but like I said, it's just as simple as them making threes. That's pretty much the takeaway I got out of it, man. They came in with the same philosophy. They were aggressive. They attacked. They got a foot in the paint, which opened up the 3-point shooters. And this time the 3-point shooters happened to make their shots. And shout out to the people who said get rid of Reggie Bullock. I guess they're not saying that tonight.
That's wild.
You got any other reactions to this before we go into the positives and negatives?
Nah, it's simple. It's what we wish the Mavericks would have done the whole series, and especially in the second half of game 2, it'd be a different series.
Yeah, like I said, it's just remember we talked about this in the last video. They were just missing their shots.
Yeah.
And how often in this playoff run have we talked about Dallas is missing their shots? Like it wasn't like this. Talk about 3 games in a row, Dallas was just out there just completely missing shots. And tonight they finally hit those same shots that they were getting in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get to them positives, man. What you got?
Basically everybody. I don't think anybody did anything that was truly horrible that played today. Bertans even did a little bit of driving today. He did a little bit of ball handling. I know he got trapped up when he tried to run the break or run the point. But I felt like everybody just came out there, gave energy, knew it was an elimination game, and didn't want to go home today. Dodo was huge. It's massive. I mean, whenever you need Dodo, it seems like he comes through in those games. Reggie, again, as you said, was 6 of 10 from the field, all threes. Was just on fire. There's no need for Dwight Powell. I don't even know why his name's not even on this list.
Yeah, I see that too.
Jalen Brunson only had 15. He was 5 of 12. Not the greatest shooting night, but he wasn't the worst, though. He wanted to. He had 5 rebounds and 5 assists, though. So that was big as well.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. We already talked about Luka getting a near triple-double. You know he always do that. But he gets you 14 rebounds as well. So that helped with the rebound battle. Maxi Kleber, huge. 13 points, was 2 of 3 from the 3, but then also was just 5 of 6 from the field in general or from the floor. Again, I talked about Bertans. He was only 1 of 4 from the 3, but 2 of 6. A big bucket in the inside. I felt like a big pass as well for an assist. I think to Reggie for a corner 3. Frank played decent minutes, only had 5 points, but he made a big 3 when we went to run as well to keep it going. It was like that moment he left him wide open and he said, I'll knock it down. Yep. Spencer, 2 of 7, 2 of 5, but again, those 2 big threes at a moment again when we were making that run. We needed him to do it. So Josh Green got a little burned, didn't really matter, but yeah, man, it was just about effort tonight. And like you said, making your shots. Everything went down. The guys got in the paint. make the shot, hockey assist, the next pass, and just guys were making the shot when they were wide open. So
Yeah, I agree, bro. I definitely agree. All right, man. Let's break this down. So, like I said, Dallas doubled them up on threes. Golden State only made 10 threes in this game, which to beat, like we said before in the last 3 games, it's not like Golden State is out here just blowing us away with the threes. They're killing us in the mid range and in the paint. So them only making 10 threes, that's for par. You know what I'm saying? How they been so far in this series. Dallas won the rebound battle today, which is kind of a breath of fresh air because we haven't seen that yet in this series. Dallas been getting dominated on the boards. It's been kind of showing.
yeah.
Dallas actually out assisted Golden State. Like you said, Luka damn near had half of the assists with 14. And I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. He had 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
Luka had 9. But yeah, as a team, he got 30 assists tonight, man. That was a
Mm-hmm.
key. Both teams kept the turnovers down. It's just that Dallas was very effective in scoring, so not a lot of turnovers there. Um, what else am I looking at here? The stats. I mean, like you said, Curry had 20, but it was a quiet 20. Not very effective. Klay Thompson was quiet until the third quarter again. I don't know what it is about Klay in third quarters. That's when he scored majority of his points. I think he scored 7 points in the third quarter because he was quiet all night. Andrew Wiggins, the man of the hour, he only had 13.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't really effective. And this is the second time in 2 games in a row now that Jordan Poole was in foul trouble.
Yep.
He fouled out tonight. Last game he only had 5, but he only had 14 points tonight. They had Moody and Kuminga had came in. Both of them got you double digit scoring. Moody with 10. Kuminga had came in there with a quick 17 on him.
Yeah.
Looney was quiet tonight, King. He only had 3 and 6.
Yep.
So that was something. But like you said with the Mavericks, man, Dodo came out there with 23, and Bullock came out there with 18. So those two guys redeemed themselves from the last handful of games that we played against this team. Yeah, I know you talked about Dinwiddie only had 10 points, but Dinwiddie had 8 nice assists tonight, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you telling me that Dinwiddie, Brunson, and Luka all gave you over 5 assists, man, each, that bodes well, man, and it showed tonight in this game. Maxey finally hitting his shots. Like you said, they weren't all threes, but just to show that he's being aggressive and I guess to show that he has not lost any confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
Yeah, because he caught a couple of them in the paint and rolled it. He was rolling to the basket and Luka was hitting him with those dimes. I like Berton's aggressiveness. I like the way like Frank came out there and he didn't blow your mind or anything, but he came out there and hit a couple timely buckets too. I'm still in the Frank train, by the way. I'm not out for that one. Let's see. It was something I was gonna mention, bro. So Luka. Well, we'll get to that in the negatives. And like you said, Powell. Bro, I think Powell gone, bro.
Yeah.
I think Powell gone.
Yeah. I think J Kidd is gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, I think. Well, did you? I tagged you in something in the group with the idea of a trade. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
What you think about that? You got to go into detail with what you think about it. Just
I mean, I'm fine with it.
okay. Yeah, I am too. But we'll get to that in a future video. I got the blessing of the person who kind of mentioned it or whatever. So yeah, we'll get into that in a future video. Other than that, bro, like I said, man, the threes were falling today, King. It was falling, man. Let's go ahead and show you the difference here in this game tonight. Like I said, I think really the only one that pretty much struggled was Luka. He shot 3 for 11 on threes. Dodo went 4 for 7. Reggie went 6 for 10. Jalen went 1 for 2. Dinwiddie went 2 for 5. Kleber went 2 for 3. Frank went 1 for 1. And I guess the only two who really struggled was Luka and Berton. Because Berton went 1 for 4.
Yep.
So it's kind of like you said, man. Like we both said, the threes were falling, King, and we've been talking about that, man. Just so they got the same shots that they had in the first 3 games. Just this time they started falling.
Yeah.
So hopefully, man, Dallas can take what they built on in this game and take it over into Game 5. Because I really feel like if they can win Game 5, King, we might have something.
Yeah, it becomes a series again if they win Game 5.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the positives I got in this one, man. You got any other positives, bro?
I did want to touch on them running more today with
Yeah,
and
yeah,
without Luka. So I felt like they did a little more. The pace was a little quicker, and I feel like that caught Golden State off guard. And a touch on about the rookies coming in and giving them minutes. They were good minutes from Golden State, but I felt like it was just guys that they didn't really account for, and just a new something, a
yeah.
new wrinkle that caught them off guard, and scored a few buckets. So
It's
that's
kind
all
of
I took.
like it's kind of like when your starting quarterback gets hurt and they put the backup in, and he go out there clowning. You're like, man, why they
Yeah,
can't stop this dude? They stopped the starting quarterback. It's like because we didn't prepare for him.
yeah.
We
It's
prepared
kind.
for the starting quarterback.
Or
This guy,
I'll give another example for guys on our team. It's like when Trey Burke sometimes comes in the game as a spark plug, and he's the guy that goes and does the same thing for us. As far as the guys aren't prepared for him, and then he comes in and just scores buckets.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all the positives. But y'all already know with every positive, there's a negative. What you got, man?
We already talked about Dwight Powell shouldn't be included. Um, the fourth quarter run, I didn't like that. We touched on it. I said it was just a little bit of the guys.
Hold on, let me ask you a question about that fourth quarter run. Tell me the same fourth quarter run that Luka wasn't in the game, but
Yeah,
it's Luka's fault when we lose
it's
leads and stuff.
Lucas' fault. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
the same thing where they talked about the third quarters, and it's the Golden State Warriors always going to run in the third quarter, and it's funny that that's the quarter where Luka usually always takes his rest, but we don't talk about that one. So I don't know. It's just, I didn't watch the same game I watched, but yeah, just that little run in the fourth quarter was really the main negative I took from the game. Other than that, they finished it off. Golden State was going to go on some type of run at some time during the game. I felt like it. They did with their second unit against our second unit. They still got Jordan Poole and all, and he's pretty good playing on their second unit. So I didn't take too much from it. We still got the job done. Luka came in and he helped close the door, and I was fine with it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I said, you hear all these people talking about keeping Luka on the bench and let the other guys do their job, and they did it. Like it's kind of like I can't remember what I think it was in the Utah series.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the situation was. We said the same thing about that. It's like, well, when Luka was when I think Luka had it was the Phoenix series. Remember when Luka let Jalen them run the offense for like 6 straight minutes in the quarter, like half the quarter, and and they didn't do anything in those literally didn't do anything in those 6 minutes. So you had people constantly crying, "Oh, let the other guys do this." They're like, well, he did it, and then look what happens. It's kind of like with this. Y'all say, "Hey, get him out the game and let them guys play." And they did that. He was literally prepared to just sit out the whole entire quarter because he was up by 155 points. But when he does it, they lose a lead, and you got to put him right back in there to play hero ball. So, but yeah, you're right, man. That was my negative too. It's to the point, like you said, I'd be forgetting the White Pal out there. To be honest with you, King, I'd be forgetting he out there, bro. It's to the point, like, why are we even playing him? And he's hovering. I don't think he's played any more than maybe 17 minutes since probably the first series.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you see everybody else's minutes. You had the same matter of fact, Frank played more minutes than Powell. That ought to tell you something.
Yep.
That ought to tell you something. Yeah, I don't think Powell's back next year, bro.
Him nor Boban. I told you they're both gone.
Yeah, I think pretty much almost everybody on that bench is gone, probably except for
They might keep Frank. Frank's for the low. I think they're gonna keep Frank because he's for the low.
Yeah. I think they'll keep Frank.
I think Frank might be gone.
The people who aren't playing, you know what I'm saying? Like Trey,
Sterling, Trey, Boban there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Sterling gone.
There's spaces. You're going to have somebody else competing. So at least if you have your guys right here, you got to have guys in those positions that can compete.
Yeah. Chris going to be gone too.
Probably so.
All the DNPs are going to be gone, bro. In my opinion.
They're going to go heavy on the centers, I think. I think any center that's basically available will be on the Mavericks.
Even Mo Bamba?
Maybe Mo Bamba. I'm telling you, they're going to put a whole bunch of centers on this team. They have a whole bunch of centers already that's just not playing.
Mm-hmm. My opinion about that, but yeah. Any more negatives, bro?
Nah, that's basically it.
All right, man. Who'd you giving the game ball to, King?
I'm gonna get a game ball to Dorian Finney-Smith.
Okay. I'm gonna have to echo that, man. I'm gonna definitely be giving it to Dorian Finney-Smith also, man. He came out there, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and read Dodo's numbers off once again. He got you 23, 6 and 2 in 8 minutes. Matter of fact, with 6 defense, yeah, he got your 6 defensive rebounds. 9 for 13 from the field for almost 70%. Matter of fact, what was his threes? He was 4 for 7 on threes for 57%. So yeah, he's gonna be my player of the game too.
Nice.
Surprised you didn't say Luka, man.
Nah, I really don't know.
All right, man. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get into your questions and your comments, y'all. If you have any questions or any comments, go ahead and get them in. Of course, y'all already know if you are addressing us, please hit us with the WTM and Luke and King. I beat you already, bro. What you
Yeah, I know. I know.
doing?
I saw you.
So yeah, here's with the WTM, y'all. If y'all have any questions or any comments addressing us, because we know y'all guys have comments with each other in the chat, so that way we can kind of skim through them, guys, and get this thing going. All right, King, you and me.
I can go first. That's fine.
All
We
right,
got
go.
Backpack here. What up, Backpack? What up, Glow Gang? We were really about to fumble the bag in the fourth quarter.
Mm,
We didn't. No. It's all
yeah.
good.
Euro was good. He says, I heard that the Mavs play better when Luka is on the bench. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Said, also, did you see when the Warriors made that run? Luka was at the score table shaking his head like, you guys for real, I can't even rest. Yeah, yeah. Should have kept Luka out so they can win the game without him.
Yeah. Backpacks also says fourth quarter is really showed why I'm hesitant to pay Brunson.
Mm,
I don't know. I didn't feel like it was. Sometimes, and I feel like it's JB, but I don't know. It just was the rest of the squad. Like JB should have been resting as well too. So
yeah,
it
he
was
should.
really past him and then him having to come back and do it. So yeah, it was out of reach. It was supposed to be the second unit just holding it down.
Yeah,
Like that was. I'm not gonna really blame JB.
was up almost by 30. Yeah, they
Yeah,
should have. Yeah, they should have held that down, man. They didn't need Luka to come back in there to save the day.
yeah, they shouldn't need JB either.
Yeah, shouldn't have needed him either. What's good, Lies? He said, what up, my G's? Fun game tonight. Everybody got their share in the victory. Got to say, though, now we know the Warriors bench is way better than ours by a mile. Enjoy this one on the next one. On to the next one. Yeah. Yeah. They're listen, their team is built on movement, athleticism,
Yep.
and quickness. We're not really the quickest team. Like I said before, we got the slowest pace in the league. So we're not a very quick team. We don't have a lot of athleticism. And so, yeah, yeah. With those being said, yeah, their bench is better than ours. Jordan Poole is a spark plug. He's like a junior Steph Curry out there. You know what I mean? So yeah,
There's too many guys that can't do nothing on our bench. That's what we're saying right now.
yeah. Like I'm
That's what
looking
we
at the
just
bench.
said. You got to get rid of those guys, and you got to get guys that can compete.
Exactly.
Kwame says, "Oh my God, that fourth quarter, yeah,
Yeah. Almost had another collapse. That would have been bad. Lyle says, "Oh, I forgot to add. Reggie Miller shouldn't be allowed to be on the screen with this bias BS he's spitting."
it's good.
Yeah, we talked about that so many times, man. The dude, matter of fact, they did it again, King. I was paying attention. They were sitting there trying to figure out ways to get Golden State back in the game. They didn't do that with Dallas, any of the games. So they was in there. Oh, we got maybe just cut the lead down. So he said cut the lead down to at least 10. Luka came down there and hit that three. Like, no, we shutting all that up, bro. I heard nothing about what they need to cut the lead down to. Now we can balloon this thing back up. He talking too much. I heard openly rooting for Golden State, bro.
Backpack says Luca was decent on defense today. Oh, by the way, AAC is third world country infrastructure. Yeah, you guys aren't prepared for weather. It looks like over there, but yeah, Luca was pretty decent on defense today. It was one of his better performances, if not his best performance in this series so far.
Yeah, he did play pretty good defense. And like I said before, it's not about you being cool. It's not about you being Kawhi. It's not about you being Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, anybody like that. It's about effort. Just
Yeah,
give us effort on defense, and that's all you have to do, man. That's what he did.
yeah,
As far as AAC, man, the building is 20 years old. He's officially 20 years old. So I'm hearing rumors that Mark Cuban wants another stadium, but We'll have to see how that goes, man. We have to see how that goes.
I think this embarrassed them. And they said this was the second time this year because it happened again against the Timberwolves, I believe.
Yeah, remember we
So
saw that. Yeah.
yeah, so I think something's gonna happen about it. We're here something soon. That's you.
Oh, Kwame says when they can attack the paint, it opens up three opportunities. Yeah, but the thing is, Kwame, like we said in the video,
Gotta make them.
that's it. They were attacking the paint. It just guys were making their shots, and so when they're not making their shots, that makes the paint shrink even more for you to get in there.
Yep.
Now, see how open it was today because people were hitting their shots, and so, but yeah, it's always about you taking. It's always about you hitting your shots. And then he says the rain delay. Yeah, and you think that rain delay affected the Warriors?
No,
Okay, that was an excuse that your boy was using.
they were trying to say no. At first, they were saying it was going to affect us. So no, get out of here.
That's what
Smitos.
that's what your boy Reggie was saying that he was using that excuse.
Yeah, I know, but I said at first they were trying to say it was going to affect the team
Yeah,
that was
Kenny even
making
said
it.
it's gonna affect us. Yeah,
Yeah, and Reggie even said that when they came out of the break, saying it was going to do the same thing they expected, but then tried to use it the opposite way and said it's for the Warriors. But I don't even listen to Reggie Miller anymore. Smito says, strange game. Their bench brought them back big time. Everybody thought this game was over after 3, but then we nearly collapsed big time. Not a good sign going into game 5. Yeah, but Smito, you won. So you can say it's not a good sign, but at the same time, you can say it's a good sign that they saw themselves win. Like,
because also you can look at it glass half full wise.
yeah,
Remember in game 3 we did this. No, sorry, game 2 we did that and we lost the lead.
yeah.
They did the same thing in game 2, but we kept the lead. So I mean, you can look at it that way.
Yeah.
Showing resiliency. Big Pack says Luka really saved us from fumbling at the end. Scored and assisted for 13 out of 15 last points. Are you sure about that, Bet? Because we don't need Luka.
Watch Skip Bayless still try to find a way to say he messed up in the fourth quarter tomorrow.
I'm just trying to make
Once
sure
a
you're
day.
sure about that because all we've been hearing on this show is they do way better without Luka, yet they almost cost us a game without Luka.
How about y'all say? Well, tell us at the bottom in the comments. Do you think we'd have won this game if we didn't bring Luka back in?
That'd be interesting. Yeah, let us know about that one.
Kwame says it shows when you keep trusting your team, they will show by competing and showing effort. Absolutely, Kwame. Absolutely. Once it was big because Luka didn't even have the best, like we said, most efficient game, and the other guys still got involved and helped and competed. So yes, that's part of trusting your team.
I want to read this. I know you didn't tag us, but I want to read this. Young says, "I'm hyped to stream that watch party. He got 1.5K views on Twitch. Mavs 7, one game at a time. Congratulations, man! Congratulations."
Nice.
I read this one. Euro says, "I'm offended that included D Booker with Luka on the first team All NBA after what happened in Game 7." Yeah, but you got to remember too, Euro. They put these votes in like at the end of the year. I don't know why it wait so long to bring them out, but yeah. Yeah. It's fitting, huh?
We forgot to talk about that third straight year.
Yeah, third straight year. Yeah, you're right.
First team All NBA.
Yes, sir. He's officially a top 5 player now.
It's me. Okay, I'm sorry. Kwame again says 1 quarter at a time. Yep, absolutely. 1 at a time.
Yes, sir. 1 at a time. Big said team really came out and said we won't let Luka have a sweep in his career resume. Yeah, man. Shout out to Shannon Sharp, man. He brought up a great point. I saw the clip on Twitter. He was talking about because you know how Skip is, man. Clown. He tried to make it seem like it's gonna look bad on Luka's resume because he got swept, and he literally named out all of these greats who all been swept, and all of them been swept at least 2 times or more. Not 1. Not 0, but at least 2 times. And so you talking about even the Mount Rushmore guys, Jordan, Kareem, Magic, Bird. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, Shaq got swept 6 times in his career. He talked about it before. And so for them to make it seem like, he gets swept and he's not good at all, it's like, well, I just named out some of the greats that ever laced up the sneakers have gotten swept before. Even Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, has gotten swept before.
Guess what? Guess what, bro?
What's
We
up?
only got we only got to worry about that. Why? Because we didn't get swept.
Yeah, he can get swept. But the thing is, too, like he also said, if you think about it, these teams were better than those guys. That's why they got beat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I want 6 though. I really want at least 6. We got to get at least 6. Come on, Dallas. Get us one more. 6 and you remembered 6. But we
man.
going to win it in 7 though.
If we win game 6, man. The Warriors gonna be nervous as heck.
Yeah, we get to game 7. It's gonna be we gotta get one at a time, man. Win 5, man.
Yeah, one
Come
time.
on.
Just you.
Sorry. Smito says, do you guys think Cuban will overreact after this playoffs and do I get a star player trade, give up all assets and 2 rotation players to get one back, THJ, Dodo for Bill or stupid stuff? I do. So this is what I'm starting to think now, Smito. We have a lot of positions on this team that's not filled, if that makes sense. Like we have a lot of people that's not playing. So that means you have a lot of guys you can give up. Like you can almost get rid of half this team and bring in like another half of just guys. So I don't think they get rid of 2 guys together, but I do think if they get rid of a valuable rotational guys, they're throwing in other guys as well to get other guys to come in and like even guys that filled the bench on other teams, maybe they'll give us a spark on our team playing in this system. So I don't think they'll be foolish. I don't think Cuban's going to control the free agency this year. I think really he's giving the reins to J Kidd, and I think he's going to give it to Nico as well. I think he's taking a step back. I really think he's going to.
I think Nico and Finley gonna be on it this year.
Yeah, and J Kidd. I think J Kidd's going to be involved as well.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see. Jeffrey, what's good, man? He says finally hit shots.
I said, "What's up, Jeffrey?" I'm sorry.
Jeff. He says finally hit shots. I think Powell needs to sit split time with Bertans and Maxey. Powell looks bad. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Powell coming back next year, y'all. I'm sorry. Community award or no, I don't think he's coming back next year.
Yeah.
It's a 2 playoffs in a row where it's showing that he's not. Y'all think Gobert was bad. He's way worse than Gobert when it comes to the playoffs. Like he's literally not doing anything. At least Gobert's out there rebounding and altering some shots and stuff like that. He's not. His defense, his rebounding, his scoring. He's literally. I don't know how many times we look on the score sheet, man, and he got 0.
Yeah.
So in any category, you know what I mean. So yeah. Powell looks pretty bad, yo. He looks pretty bad.
Yeah. Lod says, congrats to Luka for 3rd All NBA first team in a row. That's pretty rare to get 3 in a row. Yeah, man. I think he's to get 3 in a row before 24 is like some Kevin Durant, rare category, maybe Tim Duncan. It's like really Luka's probably a Hall of Famer already, yo. That's wild to say, but I really think he may be a Hall of Famer. If you include all of his basketball career, I think he's a Hall of Famer. Like maybe first ballot already.
Somebody on Twitter posted his career, like overall basketball, not NBA basketball career. And it's like you said, once he retired, he can retire right now. He's in the Hall of Fame, hands down.
Yeah. I think he's in there, hands down. He might
own to whatever he has right now. You know what I mean? So yeah,
he's arguably a first ballot already.
Yeah.
That's you. I think.
Yeah. He said, Baker says, I saw first time Dorian Finney-Smith cut into the paint. Yeah.
Not the first time.
Not first time, but yeah, he's being aggressive tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely being aggressive.
Kwame says ref missed some calls as well. Yeah, man, they stay beating up Luka, man. Man, they beat Luka.
And I gotta give Luka his props, man. Because during the regular season, he would have got some ticks. He is definitely keeping his composure, man, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I do not blame him if he get a tick in any of these games, bro. They are beating the hell out of him, and he not getting. Especially in that what was it, game 3? I don't know how many times him and Brunson were getting up off the floor, catching hits to the head and all that stuff, bro. And they weren't getting any calls.
And I mean getting slammed to the floor. Like it's not even like they're falling by themselves. I mean, guys are like slamming them to the floor, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I agree.
That's you.
So a lot more driving and kicking, break down the defense, and not settling for low percentage shots. Like we said, Jeffrey, it's not that all of a sudden, look what they're doing. This is new. It's just they were hitting their shots. They've been doing the penetrating, kicking out. It's just they were hitting their shots. It's the only thing.
I
He
think they
get the
was.
same looks.
I think they said on the show today on the coverage that Luka was looking. If you go based off of his wide open shots, that should be averaging 14 assists a game.
Yeah. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, it was I was watching something. Matter of fact, it's not the only person. I think it was DDP that said this. It was not him. I think it was him and some people, a couple of people on the fan said this too. If you look at the numbers, Dallas should be up 3-0.
yeah,
It's just that they were missing their shots. Like we've been saying like a million times. Like the same looks that y'all saying, oh, look, they did this today. And look what happened. It's like, well, they've been doing that. It's just that they were finally hitting their shots. Like when the
yeah,
last time in this series, not last time, when in this series have we said Dallas made 23s?
yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like that's the difference, just making their shots.
Backpack says I don't want to see Josh Green and Brown anymore in this playoff, even if we're up 40. Yeah,
Oh,
Josh Green only played like 2 minutes, I think. But yeah,
yeah,
like
he
no
played.
Sterling Brown, none of that stuff. But I told you, I said what you think we have we count it off right now, 8 guys maybe that you say we should keep next year. That you're like, okay, we should probably keep those guys. Luka, JB, Reggie, Dodo, Maxi. And I'm not even saying keep them, but like guys that actually do something. Maxi, Spencer. You want to throw Bertans in it? No, do you gotta keep Bertans? Like, is he one of the ones?
Yeah, he one of them.
That's what I said. So Spencer, you said. I said still. Frank,
Like,
you said you want to keep.
So guaranteed, Boban, Bird, Chris Brown, and Tim Hardaway.
That's what I'm saying. All gone, right? Is
All
that
gone.
6? How many did you count? That's 5.
That's 5. Wait, yeah, 5. Yeah.
That's 5, and then
and Powell. So that's 6.
Powell is 6, and if you include Bertans, that's 7 guys you can get rid of.
So like 6.5.
That you can just get rid of.
Like
I'm not getting rid of Josh Green. You still develop Josh Green. Some of y'all going too fast. Let him still play. Get rid of if you got 7 guys you can get rid of. Why you gonna get rid of Josh Green?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If somebody say you throw in Josh Green to trade, say to get somebody like a Levine or like he said, a Bill or somebody.
Yes. Hold him now. It's a different story.
You're saying like just let them go, just let them go.
Yeah, I'm saying the guys like
let them go.
Yeah, I'm saying that you basically can say anybody. Like I'll trade them for anybody else that could do a job.
But the other guys, saying just let them guys go in general. Like.
Yeah, like anybody else, we them 6 guys we said, like I'll take anybody basically for them. Like almost. I'm being dead serious though. I take anybody in their position. It's just crazy to see,
bro. It's just funny to think that way, bro. Because it's like, Jesus, man. That just shows you how much dead weight we got on the bench, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of dead weight that I'll take anybody else at their position that just has effort and want to try and see if they play somehow differently. Like we don't need any of those guys on our team.
Nope, they literally don't do anything.
Nope. That's you.
Luka, like I said, every game is an elimination game now. Elimination game, Luka is coming for them. Yeah, man. Hopefully that's the case.
Backpack says, "Wish we had same energy in Game 3." Yeah. I wish we did too. But the one that's biting us in the butt right now is really Game 2.
Yeah, because we had them. We should be 2-2 right now.
I think Game 3's energy would have been different too if we had won Game 2.
I really think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought like, okay, we finna leave out of here 1-1, heading back home.
Yep,
that would have made a huge difference, man. Would have made a huge difference.
I think AAC would have been rocking more too.
Oh yeah, he would have. Johnny B was good, man. Said the man blew another 19-point lead tonight. It just took a fraction of the time, 7 minutes. Great win, but there's no way you lose a fourth by 19 to the third strings. He said they took their foot off the gas. They took Luka off the gas. What you mean, Johnny B? The same guy y'all always say we don't need. They put him on the bench. You got everybody their chance. You still had Jalen Brunson them in the game. You gave these guys their chance to do it without Luka, as y'all been crying about. They did it, and you almost lost the lead. Had to put him right back in there to play hero ball. Yeah. So, yeah.
Charlie says Dodo was the key to the win with him getting to the rim. Would like to see him play more like Draymond and have Luka others cutting as well. Yeah, but Dodo doesn't have the vision. His vision is not as good as Draymond's.
Yeah, and he don't have the ball handler skills either.
Yeah.
Draymond, I'm not saying Draymond is Kyrie or Steph or nothing, but he can control the ball, which is why he played the point forward. So because
Yeah.
he can control the ball a little bit better. I don't trust like you. What you do is why whenever you see Dodo passing, it's a one read pass. Like you see
Mhm.
how Luka goes to the back, he got that vision. It's like, okay, I can hit this guy, hit that guy, hit this guy. With Dodo is I'm hitting you in the middle, and you have one read. You're gonna hit it to that corner, or you're gonna hit it to this guy right here in the elbow, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to go in there to make a decision. Like, you know what? Let me hit this guy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So yeah, I definitely gotta disagree with that. But yeah, I do like the fact that Dodo was attacking the paint today. That's a huge plus for us.
I agree.
Lot says, what do you guys think of our pace and how we operated when we played fast versus slow, and what would be the right balance? What you just said, you pick and choose when you do it, man. When you hit it, Dallas mixed in some fast and mixed in some slow, man. So they did their thing tonight. Because you do that to try to throw Golden State's defense off, and it worked tonight because they hit them in the paint a lot tonight, which got them to the line, and on top of that, it freed up even more 3-point shooters. So yeah,
Yeah.
you want to keep that balance of fast and slow. So just keep it the way it is. Just pick and choose. I trust Luka's decision on when to speed up and when to slow down.
Yeah. I feel like it's harder for us to play fast because of Luca, because of him being a slower guy. Because when we play fast, he has to like go full fast to be fast at all, like run hard. So it kind of like tires him out as it would anybody if you do a full sprint and just try to run out. So this is the times where it would benefit us if we had like a slasher because we don't have anybody else that can take the ball and say like a Zach Levine, i.e., since we talked about Zach Levine a lot recently. If you would have gave him the ball on a break and said, just run, Zach, like Zach can run, take the ball from end to end and take it to the rim and probably go dunk on someone, you know? Like when you have guys like JB and Spencer, yeah, they can get to the rim and all, but they're not like guaranteed finish at the rim guys. Like,
They're not full court finishers either.
yeah, like full court. They're ISO guys. Get past your guy and then finish. They're not with guys in front of me and all. I can just finish and get around them or get above them or whatever like that. So that's a slasher, and we don't have a slasher on the team.
Man,
So
now you say that, bro, that will open our offense up.
I know it would. We have nobody that can run the break. That's the reason why we got to play slow. Everybody thinks it's an issue of like the team is
Yeah,
just Luka and we can't do Luka. It's not Luka's game. Luka needs a guy beside him that can run the break. That's
yeah,
why like a Zach Levine and all would be great on the team.
yeah. You're right, man. That's why we're built for the half court. We're not built
Exactly. We're
for
not
the
built
half
for the
court.
fast break. We don't have a slasher. We need a slasher. We haven't had a slasher though really since who? A great slasher. This is Michael Finley. Or if you want to include Josh Howard as a slasher.
I was gonna say Josh Howard and Marquise Daniels.
Yeah, so around that era,
Oh
so
well, no, Sean Marion.
yeah, but no, Sean Marion dribbling skill, especially when he's with us, wasn't the. I mean, he would. I don't know.
His putting it to the basket and finishing around the rim was nice though.
I feel you, but like, do you trust him really on a 2-on-1 break? If he was the one against two, do you say stop or do you say finish?
For him,
Yes,
finish.
I would say stop with Sean Marion. When he got to our point, maybe in Phoenix, when on our point he would throw up some wild layup and all. He wasn't like just dunking on people no more all the time. So I felt like with Zach Levine, if he's 2-on-1, I'm still saying go ahead, Zach Levine. Like go finish the ball. I think you can get to the rim. So I don't know. But Sean Marion was decent though, but I just don't feel like he was that. Sean Marion, if he was that level of guy, I felt like he would have scored more points for us. And he wasn't. He was only scoring like what, 10 points a game, 12 points a game for us as a Mav.
Yeah, probably like 12.
Yeah, so Josh Howard got all his points on slashing, basically. And
And
he got no play first and third quarter. No plays ran for him.
that's you.
That's me, I'm sorry. Fourth quarter, we do not need to have Josh Green and Frank in the game at the same time. I know big leads, and I needed to give guys rest. Questionable lineup to start the fourth. I don't think it was a.
It's
It
not a
wasn't a.
question.
We
You were up
were
by
about 29. Yeah,
like,
like I mean, it's not a.
question after that.
It's. I mean, I don't know. We just always ready to crucify somebody on the team for something like. I don't think that was questionable about J Kidd. I think J Kidd did an awesome job tonight of coaching.
Yeah, like I said, that them two playing together had wasn't no issue. It's the fact that like you said, we were up by 29, almost 30 points. You should have been able to just at least go in there and just kind of hold serve.
If we'd have been up by 29 and JB got hurt, or Spencer Dinwiddie or Luka, we'd have been sitting here saying, well, why did Jason Kidd still have him in the game up 29?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. My bad, bro. We're trying
Find the next one.
trying to block this
Oh,
Jesus.
get rid of those bots.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Jordan Poole may be the worst defender in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's strictly offense, man, and which is what I was saying when we were talking about, when we said like getting Zach LaVine, and he was like the defense, like man, this dude, him and Steph in there together and all that stuff, man. That's not a great defensive lineup, but them dudes find ways to make it work.
Bro, they need to attack them. They need to attack him and Steph Curry in every pick and roll. Whenever Jordan Poole plays, they need to attack him and Steph Curry. I don't care who it is. If it's Jalen Brunson, you take advantage of both of those. If Luka's being trapped by whoever it is, whomever has Steph Curry defending them need to play a pick and roll with Jordan Poole and either one of those guys playing on the guys. Like they have a formula right now. I know it's so far and we down by like 3 games still in the series, but it was some good things tonight that I saw, and I'm like, they can still try to exploit those things.
And the thing too is you want to get him in foul trouble to get him out of a rhythm.
Yep.
Because like I said, what I say he had. Yeah, 14. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's their high scoring guy off the bench, get him in foul trouble, and you get 14. That means he's not effective. You know what I'm saying? So the way he was in like game 1 and 2. Issue.
He said it to you though, bro. That's directed straight to you.
He says, NBR RIP to all the children that lost their lives today in that mass shooting. That's disgusting, man. I want to say some stuff, bro, but I don't want to take it there. I know. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Will, Daryl. I know we used to do video talking about certain things like that, but you're right. It's completely disgusting, man. A lot of political greed here in Texas. If y'all don't know, but yeah, I want to get into that. But yeah, man, RIP, man, to the children. Pray for the families, man, who lost their children, man. That's it. To lose children senselessly, man. That's the part that just hits you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting all emotional. Let me go to the next one, bro. Because there's a lot I want to touch on that, but not here. That's you.
Smito says, I have to agree. I'm sorry, I have to admit, since game 6 of the Sun series, Dinwiddie plays great, except game 2. He does exactly what we need him to do, drive. His some shots contribute the ball. Drives, hit some shots, and contribute the ball. Yes, he does do that, Smito. I mean, I told you guys, he's a closer. He has to, I feel like, control his energy. I told you he's playing on 2 bad knees. I don't think people realize that. So it's like you got to get him in spurts and in selective moments. So he's been big for us in the playoffs after that, shaky run he had going from, Utah to Phoenix. He's been decent for us ever since then, ever since we called on him in game 6.
And I think Jason Kidd, I think I heard somebody say that he talked to him and told him, like, look, man, just play your game.
Yeah.
Just go out there and play your game. And ever since then, like you said, matter of fact, he kept us afloat. Was it game 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been. Oh no, wait, no, not game 2.
Game 3. It was last game.
3. Yeah. It was game 3. No, wait, was it game 3? I know it was State.
It wasn't last game.
Oh wait, what?
I don't know. It might have been game. It might have been game 2. It might have been game 2.
One of those games, like he was like really the only one that was just keeping us in.
I thought it was last game.
Maybe it was last game. I don't know. I felt like he was doing that and I saw gold on the court. Yeah, you might be right, bro. Coy says, what trade? Just I think the trade I'm talking about is they have a somebody kind of put something together. This a dude that's pretty good with cap like situations and stuff. And he put a trade together to where Dallas can not only trade and get a significant pieces, but can also free up cap space to also keep Jalen Brunson, man. It was a pretty interesting trade. We don't want to talk about that stuff right now, because we're still in the series right now. But we're gonna definitely have like those type of videos here, y'all, very very soon. Talking about what our ideas, what I'm saying, what some trade rumors that we're hearing out there. We're definitely gonna get into all that, man. We start doing question and comment videos, so y'all stay tuned to that trade. I would not forget it. Trust me, it's a pretty interesting trade, especially it's getting rid of some people y'all gonna be happy about. So, but yeah, let's see what else we got, bro. More WTMs. Okay, here we go.
Backpack. What did you jump? It jumped. He
Uh-oh.
says, "Looks like Levine is going to the Lakers." No, I don't believe it. He just said he likes the Lakers and all. I mean, everybody says that. Don't they TMZ pumped it up by saying something about the Lakers and he played back into it. It's not a done deal.
And on top of that, bro, every time we hear about people, these key players like that being free agents, they always throw the Lakers in there somehow. We're talking about the same Lakers do not have a first round pick until their own first round pick until 2027 that they can trade. So no cap space. They're trying to figure out how to get rid of Westbrook right now. The last thing they can do is bring somebody on.
Yeah, and I don't think Chicago is going to take Westbrook. So
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think a sign and trade going to work with that. So he can't just go to LA.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, bro.
Juan says, "Can we actually win Game 5? Is there any chance that role players can duplicate today's performance?" I mean, they did in Game 2 at the beginning.
Yeah. Let's just hope that, like I said, it's going to come down to them just making their shots. They can just make their shots. And like I said before in the Phoenix series, in Game 7, Dallas has to take it. You know what? Damn possessions. They got to take it quarter by quarter, man. Try to win each quarter, especially the third quarter. Like when you come out at halftime, please come out aggressive. Do the same thing you did today, because you showed today that you can beat this team in the third quarter. You just got to come at them and be aggressive, man. Don't settle for jump shots. Go to the paint, and that's what they did today.
Game 5, I don't even care about the 3-point performance. I want one of those defensive performances by the Mavs. I want one of those games where they hold them to like 92, or like maybe in the 80s. I want one of those games. That's if the defense travels, Luka, JB, Spencer, somebody will give us enough points. I feel like that'll work. We need to play lockdown defense. That's what we need to do for Game 5.
That'd be nice. Jamie says, seeing the lack of 3-and-D depth, what would be a good low-key addition? I don't know the free agent list off the top of my head, but Jamie, but like I said, we have enough 3-and-Ds. You got Maxey, you got Dodo, you got Reggie. I guess you can throw. And then Frank Ntilikina. You have 3-and-D guys. The key is for Dallas to get more athletic. You need to get more players that can create their own shot. Not necessarily got to be out there like the big three we have, but to the same way that Golden State is, they have every last one of those players on their team, other than Kevon Looney, can go out there and create their own shot. So when a play break down like today, how many times do we see Luka shooting those long threes because the shot clock was running out? Yeah. Instead of doing that, you the player who has the ball, instead of giving it back to Luka, he can go out there and create his own shot before the shot clock goes out. Or just in general, that opens up the whole entire offense when you have multiple players that can put the ball on the floor, man. So that's what we need.
Yeah, it's basically back to the whole philosophy of we need more playmakers. We need more playmakers.
Yeah.
But it's just we don't need playmakers. We don't need any more point guard playmakers. We need playmakers at other positions.
Just like how Golden State is. What was it, Game 2 when Golden State had 6 players with 5 assists or more? That'd be nice if Dallas had that.
Yes.
That'd take pressure off of Luka for sure. The way he's taking pressure off of Steph, the way that they're operating their offense, they can do the same thing for Dallas if you just get certain players in here. Like you can mix in those type of players with Dodo and Reggie. That way you can hit them in multiple different styles. But we definitely do need more players, man, that can put the ball on the floor. That would help this offense out a lot and help Luka out a lot.
That I'm about to say that will unlock Luka Doncic. That's when Luka will have the most efficient. You talking about efficiency. When he's just taking shots he want to take, just easy. I can get to the rim real quick. Oh, it's a layup. I don't got to force any of these tough shots as much anymore. That's when you'll get the Luka Doncic unlocked that you guys think, that next level that we think he can get to as far as an offense.
Exactly.
Johnny says, "Do y'all think Kid Nico will offer Brandon Knight a contract next year? They seem to be fond of him."
Probably not.
Yeah, not if we keep Frank. I think Frank is that utility guy now. That Trey Burke dude that it was before. He's that extra guy, and I really think Nico and J Kidd. Like I don't think they're like Donnie and them at all. I think they're going to really attack all those positions. Those guys we talked about that are just sitting there not doing anything. I think Nico's going to try to get rid of all of them. I really think so.
Then on top of that, I think Nico's going to go for more wings and more size in the paint instead of
Yep.
adding more shooting guards and small point guards. So yeah,
Y'all might get Mo Bamba. We got what's his name over there? We got Mosley over there. So I don't know why not. He might give him to us. I'll take him.
Don't have the people of it.
I'll take him.
Charlie says I got to stay like 70% of those easy buckets in the fourth was Berton just giving zero effort on D. That's
Man, he just.
That's why I said 6.5.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I give up Bertans.
Oh yeah,
I respect
them. I'm adamantly saying keep him. You know, like it was to let him go or whatever, or trade him. I would not lose his sleep, bro.
He's not worth his contract, so I'd give him up. If you're not worth your contract, you're gone. That's as simple as that. He's not worth his contract, so I'd give him up.
Kwame said the rain delay affected the Warriors. And probably did, but it was getting beat in the first quarter too. So, I mean, the first.
I'm laughing at Corey. He said, "Tell Reggie Miller to brush his teeth to get the Warriors' pubes out between his teeth."
Oh my god, bro!
Oh man, yeah. Y'all know if Luka really that guy, and you know everybody can have their moments and all. Wouldn't it be lovely for him to be the first guy to come back from 3-0? It's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen. Wouldn't it be lovely?
It's been a few times too where people almost did it. So it's not like it ain't possible.
Portland almost did it to us. I remember that.
I want to bring that up, bro.
Man, that was close. I remember that game 7, man. Portland almost did it to us.
Well, I was so bad. I was like, bro, why we take this to 7, man? I would. Hey, we would have lost in the finals 2-0. We would have lost. We lost to an 8 seed. And he told me we would have lost, been the first to lose 3. Man, I would.
3-0, man. Yeah. Yeah. And Dirk would have had all of them.
Yeah. That's you.
Oh, my bad. What up, Glow Gang, bro-in-law, and Cousin King? What up, cuz? Missed the game due to work. Looks like the Mavs came to play tonight. Do y'all like our chances for Game 5? You know me, Reg. You know I'm ready for all the smoke. I think we got a chance as long as we go and play the way we're supposed to play.
Bro, like, why you ask King that question? You already know what King gonna say, man. You already know what he gonna say. King said we're gonna win in 9. He good.
Nah, we in 7.
Nah, I think we can win 5 though. I think we can win Game
5. If y'all really think we can win 5, it start getting shaky in Game 6. I'm telling you, the Warriors are gonna start. That's
what I'm saying.
If we could somehow win that one in Golden State, because everything evens back out. Then if we win that one in Golden State Game 5, because then everybody held home court basically. And we just have to win in Game 6 and then win another one with the. If we win Game 5, I know it's a big if. I'm telling you, if somehow, some way we come in here after that game on what's that Thursday, and say we got the W, man, it's a series. Bro. It's a series.
Smilo says we lose without Luka, no question. Okay, we're making sure because you got some people thinking trade Luka will be better off.
Lie says, excuse me. Lie says, thank you. I don't think they would have won the game without Luka. Exactly, Lies.
Kwame said we need Luka, especially in the fourth. Okay.
Sure different is there.
Yeah, I was saying, making sure we all on the same page. Beck said we would choke this game. Team without Luka didn't know how to attack the 1-2-2 zone. Yeah. Yeah.
And you see Luka was going straight to the rim on it.
Bro, you know what? So let me say something about this, bro. So, what do you think about Golden State's defense?
It's a gimmick.
Thank you.
It's a gimmick as well.
Bro,
they're out gimmicking us.
I've been thinking that, but I didn't say it, bro. When people like, he's just a hater, this, that, and this. I'm like, bro.
No, Steve Kerr is now.
They play zone the whole time, okay?
Bro, Steve Kerr is right now. That's why I said I gave him respect after the last show and said, Steve Kerr, he's just being a championship coach.
I mean, it's
Right now,
working. I'm not knocking it now. It's
he's out.
working,
He's out
but
gimmick. He's doing our gimmick against us,
yeah.
and
So I'm
we're
just like,
failing.
I'm sitting there. I was thinking that today, like it kind of just like popped back into my head the fact that they kept saying, "Oh, they driving back in zone." How many times we heard them say in this whole entire series, "Oh, they driving back in zone. They driving back in
Bro,
zone. They driving back in zone." I'm just like,
they got a zone. They can't play 1-on-1 because
I
then
mean, bro,
Luka will
y'all got
destroy pick and
Draymond
roll.
Green and Klay Thompson out there, bro. And you telling me
Yep.
y'all gotta play a zone,
Yes, they keep playing a zone. Yes, they did.
bro? I don't think. I don't ever want to. Okay, yeah, I don't ever hear nobody talk about Dallas in their zone, bro. That's all
Bro,
Golden State been doing the whole entire series. He playing zone, bro.
why aren't they? So let me ask you this. I know we abusing Dwight Powell right now, but why aren't they using Powell more though? If they're playing a zone, doesn't it feel like they should be able to either throw the lob or get to the middle?
I have no idea, bro. I need to look. I'm not paying attention to Powell that way. I'm not gonna lie to you. My eyes are more on the perimeter because that's where we do most of our effectiveness at.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look at that because, like I said, they play zone 24/7. So it's not like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna miss them in their zone or whatever. But I'm gonna look at it now. Mentioning with Powell, like I say in the first quarter, as soon as they took the ball off, because that's when he plays pretty much. I'm gonna pay attention to that because I thought the fact that what they do is Luka penetrates between two. The guy, well, yeah, because the guy in the corner slides in. That guy that's taking power slides up because that keeps the corner guy wide open. Because it's always that left corner that's wide open.
But I feel
So
like they don't back off the Powell or they come up to Luka, which means
yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying.
Powell
So
should be wide open. And plus another thing, they're not running pick and rolls with Powell as much anymore. They're running them with other guys to try to get the mismatch on. They need to try to go at Kevon Looney and make him make the decision on the pick and roll. Stop being afraid of Kevon Looney like he's the Kimbe Mutombo or something. I don't know who he is out there. Attack him and make him choose to be. He's not athletic. He's not the most athletic center. Make him have to jump with Dwight Powell.
yeah, I'm gonna look at that again, bro. Because you're right. I didn't think about that. You're right. I need to look at that again. I'm gonna look at it in Game 5. Like
Yeah,
I
it
said,
doesn't make
they're gonna play
sense.
zone 24/7 anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna miss them. Like, oh man, I missed the opportunity to look at them. They had a zone now. So yeah,
They play it all the time.
yeah, they play literally the whole entire game, bro. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, we can't be. I don't ever want to hear them talk about Golden State just lockdown defense or y'all playing a gimmick, bro. Let's see. That's you and me.
That's me. No, that's you. That's you. That's you.
Pavel says, great game. Love the all ball movement, give and goes, attack the zone. The way you're putting it on the floor. I think we figured out. Excuse me. Took a little long 3 games, but I don't see us losing another. I hope y'all right, man. I definitely hope you're right. That'd be, oh my god.
Pavel was.
If Steph Curry lose this series, man, listen, bro.
Game 5. Game 5 is huge. Game 5. Game 4 is we had all we were about to go home, and we played with everything we had because we were about to go home. Basically, it's an elimination game, and we didn't want to get swept. Game 5 is where the Mavericks can show, and it's in Golden State, so that they actually can compete with this team. So if we win Game 5 again, like we've been saying all night, then it's a different story.
Pav also says, did you guys think that was a bad coaching decision to put the lineup to start the fourth? I never feel a lead is safe unless it was like 30 with 6 minutes on the clock. No, it wasn't. You were up by pretty much 30 points in the fourth quarter.
Hey, weren't we? I
And
want to go back.
he set their starters down. Like,
yeah, they set their starters too, but I don't know. Weren't we in the same show? The last what was it? Last game of the season. Weren't we up by like 20 something at that point? Didn't Luka Doncic injure his calf?
Yeah.
And didn't everybody say, "Why was Luka in there?"
Yeah.
I guess because it was a meaningless game. But then we were playing for the third seed, which we could have had home court for this round right here. That's what we were playing for. So it's just no. He did the right decision, Pavel. They pulled their starters, like you pull your starters then with a 30-point lead. That's wow. That's how you play basketball. That's how I've always seen coaches go back at each other, and the team just let us down. The second and third unit
against the other second, third unit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I said Kwame asks, has Dirk been swept before? I It's a good question. I don't think Dirk been swept. I don't think Dirk's been swept.
I don't.
I don't think he's ever been swept.
Wait, do we in 2001 did we win a game against we won a game against San Antonio after we beat Utah?
Did we?
I think we did. That was a Derek Anderson Spurs.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one. That might be the one. You
And
sure that might be the one we got swept? That might be it.
I don't think we got swept in that one. 'Cause we
We
won a
didn't.
home game. I think we won a home
Okay.
game. We
Then
lost
if we went lost in 5, then no. Then I don't think Dirk's ever been swept.
I'm really trying to run it down in my head.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We didn't get swept by Sacramento,
Nope. We didn't get swept by New Orleans.
New Orleans,
Nope.
Denver.
Mm-mm. He will always win one.
Yeah, okay. I think now what be later on we think about it. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been swept. If y'all, one of y'all can look that up, let us know. But I don't think we've been.
Yeah, I don't think Dirk's been swept.
Yeah. Johnny B says Skip be meat buffing KD like he's the greatest, and he just got swept last week. Yeah, man.
But allegedly he don't have help. Though he got another guy that's supposed to be on the top 75 players of all time, allegedly by the players. So,
and he made the greatest shot in NBA history, according to him. You keep bringing that up every time.
I don't understand. I don't understand how KD doesn't have help, but Luka has supposed to do it on his own. Like supposed to do it on his own. I don't understand.
I showed y'all the picture earlier. Literally, Luke. No, it's you. You showed us a picture earlier. Every one of the key players in this series are all second round picks or undrafted players.
Yeah.
For the team. And so, bro, I don't listen, y'all. I don't listen to Skip Bayless. I told Keen that before because I know Keen be sending me stuff what they be saying. I don't listen to Skip Bayless. He's a clown. It's all entertainment with Skip Bayless. He just say stuff just to be saying stuff, man, just to get a rouse out of people, man. That's all he does. There's no credence or anything to any type of sports opinion that he makes. That's why I don't listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but you're right though. He all on KD's job, man. Jamie says, let's say Dallas goes aggressive and trade for Valanciunas. He is the perfect center next to Luka, in my opinion.
Why do y'all say that, Jamie? If you can reply down later or further down in the comments, and let us know. I don't see that. Why do you guys think so? Luka loves pick and rolls and lobs with his centers.
Yeah.
And Jonas Valanciunas is not, dunk the ball a lot at the rim or play above the rim a lot. So I understand he's a decent center that can grab rebounds and all, but he's a center that you're going to have to pass the ball to him and then step away. That's how he plays if you want to play or shoot the three. So, I mean, shooting the three is fine. He's not like a KP type guy that's going to be – he had like one game where he went off and shot a bunch of threes and made them all, like 8 threes, I think, or something like that. But he's not going to be shooting and making 8 threes a game, so you shouldn't expect that from him. But that's why I think like Miles Turner in a perfect scenario, the perfect Miles Turner we've seen would work with him because Miles can shoot a few threes out there, and then also he can catch the lob. He can run.
And he can play in the paint.
Yep, and he's good, exactly, and grabs rebounds. Like Miles Turner is the perfect the peak of Miles Turner we've seen so far would be the perfect center for the Dallas Mavericks right now.
Yep, I agree. That's you.
Backpack says Skip is just Dallas hater. Still salty since Cuban schooled him on live TV. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he might be right about that. Definitely might be right.
Was that first take or was that all the way back on Cold Pizza? That was first take.
What was that called? No, it's first take. It's first take. It was him and Stephen A.
Okay.
Coy says, if we take it to Steve, TAJ may be able to come off the bench. He sees the doctor tomorrow.
If we take it 6 games, they force him to come. I don't like that. He said Dirk got swept by OKC after the championship. We did.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
We did. That's older Dirk. It's like once you get up to the championship, you forget after the championship. But yep, he did get swept that year after. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Did not think about that. Wait, what? Oh, I got to read what Matt said.
Yeah, he did. He did. He said Skip was better. He said a while ago. He said Manny was better than Dirk. He said he'd take Manny over Dirk. Yeah, he said that.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
Johnny B said Bomba to the Mavs in 2000.
It might happen, Johnny. So the thing is, Rel is more off of it than I am. I'd say give him a chance, let him develop with J Kid. I actually went and read what y'all talking about, and with
But
his minutes,
but see, the thing is though, people are talking as if like he's going to be the replacement center for what we got.
he
And I
could
feel
be
like,
though.
but
He's young. So
I'm
the
not
thing
saying,
is that he's young. He has the wingspan still to still become a defender if you play him. Like
man,
so, he's better than Moses Brown is right now. We were going to play and go develop Moses Brown. He plays. He gets you 10 points a game, and like they said, 7 rebounds a game, and like what under 20 minutes a game. Like if you play this guy 25 minutes, that's saying you're gonna get you 15 to 10.
man,
With two,
I wish I could have posted this tweet that this statistician had said about Mo Bamba because he nailed it, bro. And I was just like, this is what I've been trying to tell folks. And I wish I could find that tweet. I'll have it for the next
is it,
show.
how's this pick and roll defense? That's what I need to know.
And all that
That's
was
what I
not
need to know.
good.
How's this pick and roll?
He said his footwork is not what that is, bro.
Okay,
Man, I wish I could find that.
yeah.
I gotta find that tweet. I was like, bro, I need to post this on the show because
it has to be because if he's playing those type of numbers, that means his per 36 is awesome. That would mean why is his coach not playing him if his per 36 is awesome, which means that he must be a liability somewhere, which means his pick and roll defense.
And that's what the guy was saying. Like he broke down some of his stats and stuff, his the advanced analytics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish I could find that tweet, bro. Because when I saw it, I read that, I was like, "Sir, you are a godsend, sir." Because he was like, he was like, I don't understand where this Mo Bamba love is coming from. He just started breaking down the stats. I think he's like a statistician or something like that, and he broke it down because a lot of Mad fans like, "Yo, if anybody knows that Mo Bamba will be good for this team, it's this guy, whatever his name was, or whatever." And he just started breaking it down. He's like, "No, this, that, this, that, this, that, this." I'm just like.
Yeah, it's probably his pick and roll defense.
Can I get a hug, sir? You are a godsend, sir. Thank you. I gotta find that tweet for y'all. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna definitely find it. Smito says Powell didn't score, but he was a +7 against the starters. Berton was a -2 against the bench. He shouldn't start, no question, but he isn't as bad as y'all say.
Right, you got Smito. He got 0. Yeah, you can't. I don't care what you do. I don't care what your plus minus is.
Thank
you can't have zeros across the board, Smito, man.
You gotta put it in the context, Smito. You can't just sit there and say, "Oh, plus minus, that means he's great." But I'm looking at zeros across the board for this dude on multiple games in multiple series. Come on, bro, stop.
He's not Dennis Rodman, man. He's not giving you like 20 rebounds and nothing else and just defense, just lockdown. No,
he's not Draymond, where Draymond not scoring any points, but he's effective in other areas, bro. Like, come on, bro, you gotta.
Smito, that's a run.
Thank you. You gotta use common sense sometimes, bro. Like,
what do you play? 10 minutes or something like that? That's just a run. He was just a part of a positive run when they started off. He's fine.
Much, they tip the ball off, you hold it, and then they call a timeout and get you out the game. Like,
they'll get you out. You went out real quick. You had a 7-0 run real quick, and he said, "Get out." He said, "All right, we good."
No, that you miss with the
yeah. I don't say Bertans is great either, but I mean,
matter of fact, what you without the plus minus, what does your eyes tell you? Like, come on, bro. Like, he missing layups, but the plus minus though, like,
I don't care about that plus minus right now. I'm telling you, I don't really want Bertans, but I'll take him over Dwight Powell right now.
Yeah,
I'll play Bertans and say go ahead and make a couple shots possibly, shoot some and do something. Dwight Powell's doing nothing.
And not only that, I've seen more zeros on Dwight Powell side than I've seen on Bertans side.
Yeah,
damn sure.
But I told you I think he could possibly be used. I hope I'm right about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to that next game. I didn't think about that until you just mentioned it. I'm gonna pay attention to that. That's you.
Coy says, bro, he could potentially get 10 straight All NBA first teams. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Coy.
I think it's his. I think that's that. So that point guard, he took it already. He took it early. So that point guard position should be his until he decides to lose it. Like somebody else comes and becomes the best point guard in the NBA. So it should be that. I don't see why not. I don't see him not starting in the All-Star game anymore. I think he took that personally.
I think this is gonna boost him over next year.
I think he's gonna get the most votes next year. Watch.
I was gonna say with that, and then I was gonna say because of what he's doing right now, and we think he's gonna come in better shape, aggressive, and all that stuff next year. All that's gonna culminate to him getting more votes, more eyeballs, to where he gonna get the starting spot again. He'll get it
MVP.
and MVP.
MVP. You feel it, bro?
Yeah,
MVP. It's coming next year.
I definitely feel it, bro. Queen says like and subscribe if you haven't. They're on their road to 1,000. Appreciate that, Queen.
Mavs in 7, y'all. We still can get 1,000 before this postseason over. Mavs in 7.
That's you.
AT says the one thing I want more than anything is for the Mavs to get this draft pick right. Imagine we get a Desmond Bain caliber player late first round, but a power forward center, game changing. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I got to get into the draft because we keep talking about these centers and all.
Yeah,
and
we
maybe
are.
get the center.
We're gonna get into it.
We might be able to find that center in the draft. I told you this. I think the center is easier to find if we just look for a center. And if we just look for a center in the draft, we may be able to find that guy and then get a Zach LaVine. My thing back to you with the Zach LaVine thing that I'm scared of with the Jalen Brunson. Do you really think you can have Jalen Brunson and Zach LaVine at the same time?
But damn, then you gonna have Jalen come off the bench?
I don't think Jalen's coming off the bench. That's what I'm saying to you.
He's not getting paid. He's not coming off the bench.
He's not coming off the bench, and he's not going to stay here to come off the bench. Unless the only thing you can do then is you put Luka to 3, have him run point forward, but then you lose Reggie Bullock to the bench.
Yeah.
And you asking Zach LaVine, JB, and Luka to play defense. So your center better be ridiculous at defense.
Yeah, you better have Miles Turner or somebody back there.
Yeah, you better have somebody to move their feet and defend the rim.
With Dodo.
Yep.
And that means now you're asking Dodo to do as much as he's been doing over the last 3 years. As far as he got say a team got multiple, like a Chris Paul and a Devin Booker. He got to guard both of them. You know what I mean? So
not as much though if the big man. So a center actually make Dodo's life easier.
Rudy Gobert or whatever.
Well, Rudy, you gotta have a center that can move his feet, or they're going to destroy it. It's going to get destroyed. But Dodo will play the power forward position. He'll be able to play against just big guys in the post. More of the big guy will be the guy at the rim protection, and then guys on the perimeter will be able to press up on guys. Their job would become much easier. The Zach LaVine just can play athletically now, just moving. Luka can use his body just cutting on people, and JB can stay in front of people to get charges and all like he does right now. If you have a center, that center is a major piece as far as the defense and having you play a different way. Luka can't get exposed the same way if we have a center that can actually defend the rim.
It's gonna be instant off season, bro.
Yeah. That's you.
Yeah, I have a thought. What if Dallas does win this series? He said, "How will blowing a 3-0 lead affect the Warriors for the offseason?" That's a great question. I think they're gonna make a lot of major moves. They're gonna re-sign Jordan Poole, of course, and I think they're gonna probably try to get a center too. But they got the pieces to trade and they got the assets to trade. So as far as draft picks, so if that's the case, and then they're gonna bank on the fact that Clay is gonna be 1 year removed from his injury. So I don't really see them making a lot of moves if that happens, but we'll have to wait and see, man.
Bro, I told you, we ended the Utah era. We ended Phoenix's era. Bro, if we beat Golden State, they lose a 3-0 lead, their era is done. They're not keeping that same team. Because the thing is that you don't expect the Mavericks to stay the same. So if the Mavericks beat you and put you out, they're probably going to be better than you again next year. So I think the Mavericks, I think they do switch. I think they look at possibly trading Klay Thompson. Like you look at possibly trading a Draymond Green even, because Draymond Green doesn't shoot the ball at all no more. Like you have to get something different for him. I think if they lose this 3-0 lead, you in this era as well. This regime is done.
We'll have to wait and see. That's you.
That's me. I'm sorry. Kwame says we can trade Powell, Brown, Burke, and Bertans for Dame Lillard and Nurkic. I'm not really a Nurkic guy. I'll take him, I guess, over Powell. But I'll take Dame Lillard. For all those guys, yeah, I'll take Dame Lillard. Absolutely. I don't think the Portland Trailblazers.
Portland would take it. Yeah, that's a video game trade you just made there.
Yeah.
Remember, when you make a trade, you got to remember what the other team want.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's enough money though. Actually.
Yeah, it's not.
I still don't think with those 4 guys is enough money to make them 2 guys.
Brown's only making, I think, 2.5.
And Powell's making what, 10? 12, okay. Burke making what, 3?
1.5. Burke is making 3. Bertans is making what, 18?
Is it 16 or 18? I think it's 16.
Okay, I think it might be 16.
So between Bertans and Powell, you're getting 28, and then you say Brown making how much?
Like 2.5. Burks
So
making
that's
3.
30. So between the two of them, let's say you're getting 34. Between all four of them, 34.
That's
Damian
just
Lillard,
Damian.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dame make more than that himself, I believe.
So yeah, that wouldn't be a good trade for Portland. Is that me?
Yes, that is you.
Matt says, I still really like Maxi here with us. The issue is that he's forced to play about 2 roster spots above where he realistically should be. And I've said that, man. Start getting some players where we start sliding these people down to their natural fit on the team as far as the pecking order. You see what they're doing right now in that position you're talking about, man. Just imagine it. You put them in a natural pecking order. That's just going to magnify, blow it up, and it's going to add even more to this team.
So I kind of disagree with y'all because of what Maxi is asked to do. So I know y'all saying, yeah, that's the reason he's asked to do so much. So you need to bring him down a spot and all. But what Maxi making, like $11 million? What Maxi making? How much?
Yeah,
8?
he's making a living. Maybe that's what they were going to use to trade
That's what
for.
I'm saying. So he making like $11 million, and you asking him to be your rim protector. You asking him to shoot shots and all that stuff. So my thing is, if you can find somebody to do his job better than him, you gotta let Maxi go at his highest peak to just get somebody else.
Oh, no, I
Like
don't think nobody argue that.
I think we love him.
Oh,
He's
wait,
no,
no, I
he's
think he
not.
want to keep him. I think he
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He want to keep him and all. So I'm like, I think you gotta. I don't think Maxi's that guy. I love Maxi, but he has a peak. He has a ceiling, and I don't know if his ceiling is what we need from that position. If that makes sense.
The thing, too, is like behind Spencer, you're asking Maxi to also be that guy
Yep.
behind Spencer.
Yep.
So what I was saying, if you get another guy, I'm not saying don't trade him. I'm just saying we just speaking this hypothetically is situation here. What you have, get a guy, slide him down to his natural position, so where like you're not expect like man, Max, you got to get us 12, 13, 14 points. Now you know he can get you 12, 13, 14 points, but you're not counting on him to do it consistently. So that way, if he do get you your 12, 13 points, it's just icing on the cake.
But then go get another guy that's making less money to can sometimes get you 12 or 13 points.
Oh, you trying to get rid of him off the top? Okay.
I'm just saying for the money. I told you, everybody. If you're not worth your money, if you're not worth your contract, the Mavs should get rid of you. I'm sorry, like that's how you do business, and that's how you deal in basketball. Like, why are we keeping guys who are not worth their contract?
Listen,
if we feel like
I want to win,
exactly.
That's fine with me.
If we feel like Max is Maxi, we feel like he's gonna get any better next year. No,
Nope.
Max is probably gonna get worse next year.
Before. He's capped out. This is it.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna get worse next year.
He's already 30.
Why are we trying to keep hold on to Maxi Kleber? Like, it'd have been awesome to get him a championship, but if you got to use him and we ain't there yet, you got to keep him making the moves. I'm sorry, Maxi.
Nice knowing you, Maxi.
Pat, that's me, I think. Pavel says, I think it was a little different than just making shots by passing into the lane instead of a dribble drive into the lane. Yeah, Pavel, I guess they got to get shots a certain way. They were still wide open shots. The stats have proven it that they've shot wide open shots the whole series and just missed it. Maybe they need wide open shots a different way with a hockey assist or something, 2 passes or whatever. I don't know. But somehow, some way, instead of catching it in the front of their face, maybe they need to catch the ball on the side and they make shots. I don't know.
They're catching it in a rhythm and then
but they just made shots today, Pavel. So yeah, it was a different way to get them the ball, but they still made shots. They missed shots last game. They had so many wide open shots. That's proven, and they just missed them.
Yeah, stats to prove that.
That's true.
Okay. Beck says, keep 5 to 6 guys: Luka, Dodo, Reggie, Maxi, and Brunson if the price is right. Yes, 5.
No, you keep Maxi over Spencer Dinwiddie.
But I told y'all earlier in the group. I said I'm kind of on the fence about keeping Spencer now, man.
I mean, if we talking about just keeping him, like if the guys, I'd rather have Spencer than Maxi.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, if I got
to trade, I want to see what Spencer can do with the off-season training with this team and training camp. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. You think whoever wins the West will win it all? Both teams in the East are really banged up.
Yep.
I don't know, man. You say you really do? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Come on, we said Dallas come out the West, they was winning it because look what they did to Phoenix. So if you tell me they overcome a 3-0 deficit to the Warriors, bro, that was winning it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think Dallas gonna win if the Dallas makes it to the finals, yeah. But I don't know if Golden State. I don't know if Golden State gonna win. Is what I'm saying. I think the. So how about this? If Golden State has to play its own defense against the Heat and the Boston Celtics to win, I think they have athletic slashers.
Boston got way more weapons than we got. Everybody, matter of fact, we the only team who don't have as
many. Miami does as well. Miami has a bunch of athletic slashers. I think they'll take advantage of them. So I'm not guaranteeing that Golden State's going to win it.
Big Sense, what do you think about Heat fans mad at Bam? Maybe Nico can pull it off and pair him with Luka. Oh yeah, I heard about that, man. I don't get it, man.
More foolishness from fans about their own players.
You say Mad fans and Luka? Oh, he said Heat fans and Bam. Okay,
yeah.
Listen, y'all heard us talk about it. We said the perfect, like if Dallas want to stay within that same system and just take it to that next level with this system, Bam would be the perfect center, man. I would take Bam right now. Don't hesitate. Ask no question. What do you want?
Yep.
Give me Bam. Give me Bam. All that stuff y'all worried about with the White Powell, Bam will take it to a whole nother level, man. I definitely will take Bam.
Bro, they could have the rest of the team. As long as we have Luka and Bam, and then we can find another guy to play with him.
Yeah. Give me Bam right now. But I don't think Miami giving up on him.
Absolutely. Pat Riley loves him. Absolutely not. Kwame says Monte Ellis was a slasher. Yep, you're right. Monte Ellis was. I missed. I actually said
Monte was nice, boy.
I said early this year I wish we'd have had Monte Ellis now when we got him.
Yeah.
With this team. With this team right now. Yes. Monte would have been a monster. Yes.
Monte would have been stupid, boy.
Yes.
RC says, put some respect on JJ the slasher, Berea.
Nah. Again, an ISO guy to get past this guy, RC. He ain't a slasher. It's a difference.
Nah, he said he was just a kid.
Yeah, no.
He said, yeah, Monte was nice. Yeah, Monte was nice, boy.
Yeah.
That's you.
James, what up? He says, I love Dodo's aggression and at times his movements to the basket for rebounds without the ball the few times he did. Yeah. Dodo is our best offensive rebounder. Like that's a special gift that Dodo has. So I love when he's going to the rim. And I really think the players in general need to just move. When Luka drives to the rim and he dishes to somebody for a shot, everybody else should just run to the rim. Like if somebody's going for a shot, everybody else should run to the rim. When somebody goes up for a shot, everybody should run. Like I don't know why they just stand there and look and then backpedal and all. And I'm like, run. You guys got to move. So I do love when Dodo does that as well, James.
Smino said, do you think THJ will be on the roster next season? Maybe the free agent thinks he will be the missing 3 wings. I mean, I don't, to be honest with you, Smino, I don't think he's going to be on the team next year.
Unless he returns and helps us win a championship. That's the only way I think he's going to be on the team.
I think if you really want to get some pieces that we all think we can get, he's going to have to get thrown in, man.
Money. Yep.
Yeah.
Charlie says, did you guys see that Miles Turner was at the game again and did a segment with TNT? He dying to join us. Yeah. I know I'm just so scared. You know, whenever the centers are dying to join the Mavs, they always pass their prime. Whenever they're ready to join the Mavs, they're like, I'm dying. Tyson Chandler didn't want to come. Remember, he failed the physical on the other team.
He failed it for Oklahoma City.
And then he came to us. Every time the center is like, I'm ready now to come to the Mavs, they always pass their prime.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, I think he jumped again. Bro, I gotta get rid of this, man. Come on. Lost my spot. I think he jumped. Yeah. You're going to go ahead and start get rid of wrap this up too, because damn, I ain't jump, bro. There's many people in here.
It's love. It's all love. We love y'all.
Let's try to run through these, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all you.
I'll read the rest of them. Court says Lakers can't do anything. No Casper. Yeah, that's what we said when people were talking about he might be going to the Lakers. I don't see it. I don't see. Smilo says we have 3 playable wings for the playoffs. Dodo, Reggie, THJ. 1 was injured. It shows this series big time. Green is young and has potential. Ntilikina is a sensational guy, and that's it. Yeah. I agree, Smito. Definitely agree. Jeffrey says, "I know we still in the playoffs, but would you rather have Levine or a big man like Gobert or Aiton if possible?"
I already told you. I say go for Levine and get the. I feel like the big man is easier to get.
I just feel like when you drafting at 26, man, you're getting a more ready NBA player in the back of the draft because a lot of times those players are 3 and 4 year players, and a lot of times they come out of good systems, so you can kind of like Jalen Brunson was. He's in the back of the
Yeah.
draft. Excuse me, you threw him in, he was ready to go. You
Bro,
know,
do you think so? Our center doesn't have to be one of our big three. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have to be a star. Our center just has to be able to a role player that can do his role. That's
yeah.
all we need from the center. A guy that can
Nah,
grab rebounds and play defense and all.
we just need a center that can have a better plus minus than the
Than
Wipeout.
Dwight Powell, more than +7. They can have a body down there and all. Like that's it. So I think Zach LaVine is the guy.
Yeah.
The guy you go for is the other star beside Luka. That's the
Right.
guy that's going to make it easier for Luka. Going to give him his MVP season and all. You get big guys. They're going to go. I told you, Mo Bamba probably gonna get a chance. All these guys y'all talking, they're probably gonna get a chance. It's going to happen. You're going to get guys for the low and throw a bunch of centers on there around them and get a body that can go do work.
Papa says another great addition with Frank getting 17 minutes was a switch with Reggie. That was huge tonight. They wasted a lot of shot clock getting stuck with when Frank being the switch guy. Yeah, Frank is a good defender, man. Underrated. Smilo says, to be honest, what was it?
I was saying trade Reggie. You know he out there playing with a hurt shoulder, bruised ribs, and busted eye.
Yeah,
And
what are
still
people
get
that
you
say trade
19.
Reggie? To be honest, if the Mavs this time can weather the storm at the beginning of Game 5, we might have a real chance. Yeah, come back. Look, they showed it in Game 2. They showed it tonight. They can get with this team, man. You just can't make bonehead,
Third
decisions.
quarter. It's third quarter. It's
It's
been
the
third
third
quarter all
quarter.
the time. It's the
Always
third
third
quarter,
quarter.
man. You watch the third quarter, decide who's going to win the game.
And I think too, if Dallas win this next game, man, that's going to be a huge confidence boost for them and momentum swing too.
Mavericks win the
Melissa,
next game.
yeah,
AAC better go off.
Melissa says intense game, ESP towards the end.
Especially.
But especially towards the end. But Kid coached the fourth quarter well, putting the starters. Luka back immediately when Golden State made it surge. Mavs haven't given up. Nope. No.
Thank you, Melissa. J. Kidd did a great coaching job of putting the starters back in because everybody be crying if he didn't put starters in.
Yeah,
It's
because he
just
lost that game and didn't put him in. That would have been it. Well, of course, technically, it would have been it, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
RC says Golden State was never known for having the best defense this season. The Mavs were just shooting terribly, so all they needed to do is crowd the paint.
Yep.
Good point, RC. That's
Make
a
it
great point.
shots.
Yep. Lai says, to be honest, the fact that we made the Suns organization write an apology letter to their fans because we pretty much pooped on them so hard was so satisfying. This alone makes this year basketball. So, yeah, man. Believe it or not, Lies. I know you on Twitter. You follow us, but I know you saw the letter that I think it was Cameron Payne put out, making like a list of excuses on why they lost. Man, I was just like, y'all something else, man. Y'all were front running the whole time. Maybe
Yeah,
you
that's
lose, and all of a
horrible.
sudden these excuses start coming out. I was like, what the?
Chris
You didn't
Paul
say that.
teams, man. Chris Paul teams.
I tell you. Beck says, okay, C squad. Yeah, we figured it out. 2012. Yeah, we
Thank
figured
you,
it
Bet.
out. Appreciate that, Beck. Smito said we got swept. Yeah, we know. Yeah, Kwame, appreciate that. We saw that too. Looking at possible free agents to sign. What about Montrezl Harrell? He shot 65% this season, but his defense he's an
Yeah.
undersized power forward. And his defense is suspect.
Yeah. Yeah. Montrezl Harrell, not a great defender.
And
He moves.
he struggles in the playoffs too.
Yeah.
Smilo says
Abuse.
Vooch is a good rebounder, good post big, but a bad defender, even worse than Powell. And on
Mhm.
that end. Yeah, that's why I say he's not real quick with his feet either, man.
And no love threat.
And no lob threat. Kwame said, "Do you count that year? It was a lockout year. Oh,
It still counted. It still
yeah,
counted.
still count. You should have got. You got swept.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bomba with 10.5, 8 rebounds, 1.7 blocks while shooting 38% on 4 attempts from 3-point per game in 25 minutes. Without a good guard to set him up, Orlando had the worst offense in the entire league. Can you also tell the people, Smito, what their defense was ranked?
Yeah, that's what I need to know about the defense, Smito, because
if you're talking about combo, you need to know what the defense was ranked.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. But he was a high first round draft pick. And if he's doing it in 25 minutes, like you would think, why isn't he playing more minutes then? Because he'd be almost an all-star then. That means
why hasn't he been starting, and why hasn't people been beating the door down to get him in a trade?
Something. I'm thinking it's his defense. It must be his defense.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that tweet. I promise you I'm gonna find it after we done. I'm gonna show you. Corey says, I'm telling you, Turner, the way to go, and also Kessler from Auburn. I've been talking about Kessler. I have to check him out. Draft Turner is vet to help Kessler grow. Okay, we'll see. I need to, like I said, we're gonna do a draft video here, y'all. RC says, Smito, thanks for the good laugh. I mean, like I said, you talking about his offense, but we on defense. What's our weakness right now in the paint is in defense.
Yeah.
So I've said that's cool. Everybody want Mo Bamba. I'm still on that train. Kwame says a lot of Mavs fans thought when Dirk retired they wouldn't. A lot of okay, here we go. A lot of Mavs fans thought when Dirk retired they wouldn't be good, but Luka has really changed the concept of everyone. Yeah,
that's Luka. We want to trade him.
Yeah, you want to trade him. He don't make nobody better. Smilo says, my eyes tell me that the Dubs respect his role, and that's why shooters have a step more space if he is on the court. That's what Powell gives you, not a starter. Good 15-minute big bench.
Making too much money, Smito, again. So you're saying everything I've said on this show before. He'd be good playing on the bench as a backup guy. He makes too. You're not talking about the money. The money is what you got to talk about. He's making $12 million a year to be a decent big on a bench. No, he shouldn't be that.
He should not be giving you 0 points on multiple games in this playoff run, bro. He's your starting center. We just told you Kevon Looney out here looking like Moses Malone out here, and he making more than Kevon Looney. Like, nah, bro.
He's making $3 million less than Dodo did, and that's because Dodo just got a pay raise.
Dodo making $4 million right now.
Yeah,
before his pay raise next year.
Mm-hmm.
Kwame says a lot of mad. Oh yeah, I read that. Let's see. Charlie says I'm gonna say it now. It's gonna be Luka and Simmons in the first team next year. Dang, that's a hot take right there, man.
Yeah, Simmons got to score though, man.
Yeah, Simmons.
They ain't gonna put him on there unless it's scoring.
Maybe defense, but I don't know about offense.
Yeah, you saying he gonna get on? He gonna score over 20? If he score over 20 next year, I'll say you could possibly do it.
He'll probably be like third team or something.
Now he can get first team scoring over 20. I think he that good.
We'll see. Corey said Turner is it. I'm telling you. Oh, we're not arguing with Turner. We like Turner.
We just
the thing is his injuries. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
If it gets to a point where Indiana want to get rid of him, what's the reason?
Let's see. Melissa says, I don't think you can have JB, Levine, and Luka work together well, but Levine and Luka may be powerful synergy. Well, listen, why did I not see that coming? I should have saw that coming. So I saw a New York connection there. Hey, we'll see. It'd be a good issue to have though. Is that right? What's that saying? A good problem to have.
Good problem to have. Yeah.
Kwame says, I know it's crazy. What if Dallas gets Clay?
No, nice. I don't want him. I don't want Clay. Not for as much as Clay making for what he's doing. He's just a shooter. He's just a Reggie Bullock dude now. Can't play his defense as good as Reggie no more. So
he top 75, man.
He is before the injuries.
Hey, don't let Tom share what you just said, bro.
Before the injuries.
That's how he feel? He ain't top 75 no more.
Yeah, before the injuries he was. Not now.
I said, don't Boston owe us $8 million or something? I don't remember.
No,
we still got the trade exception.
Yeah, we still got $11 million from them. The trade exception. It's $11 million, which can be used next year. That's gonna be. I already told y'all, and that's until basically the beginning of training camp to use that. So That's going to be part of the trades and the conversations and all. The Mavericks are going to make moves this year. It's going to be huge.
Charlie says I'm excited for the draft. I like to look of this guy, Liddell. He said he's an elite defender wing with a decent shot. Yeah, we're gonna look at all that, man. We definitely gonna look at all of that.
I'm excited for Game 5.
Yeah, me too.
It ain't over
Mouse,
yet.
Mouse says ain't good to dwell, but dang, this series should be 3-1 the other way. Yeah, they just hit their shots.
Yeah, at least 2-2.
Yeah, at least 2-2. At least
Yeah.
2-2. They would have had one on each other's floor.
Mm-hmm.
K Dub said, "Do you guys think we can pull it off in San Fran?" I think so.
I think
They
we
showed
can.
in Game 2 that they could. Just got to maintain it and take care of the third quarter like they did tonight.
I still think we better to go to State.
Smito says Maxey earned $9 million. Dinwiddie 18. Is Dinwiddie twice as good and valuable as Maxey?
No, but he's more valuable than Maxey. So that comes back to Dinwiddie's not worth 18 million either. Like, I mean, I'll call it like it is. I wish we didn't pay Dinwiddie $18 million. If we can get rid of him and give it 18 million, I would.
Charlie also says, hell no, we keep Maxey over Spencer. Maxey D and potential 3 are more important than Spencer occasionally playing. Well, come on, man.
Charlie,
I would keep Spencer over Maxey. Like I said, Maxey is what he is. He's capped out. The league is predicated on ball handlers. This team is the weakness right now. We don't have enough ball handlers. We got too many people who do 3 and D. We don't have enough ball handlers. So I would definitely keep Spencer over Maxey.
I wasn't arguing one of the people with Spencer. I think Spencer's overpaid as well, Charlie. So I understand your point. But would you have said the same thing before the playoffs started?
Nope.
Like when that whole run with Spencer was everybody was loving Spencer and all that. Would you have said the same thing?
Remember, y'all talking about getting rid of Maxey.
Yeah. Or in Game 6 against Phoenix, did you feel like Maxey was more important than Spencer? How about Game 7? Did you feel like Maxey was more important than Spencer?
Nope.
Okay.
My bad. I got trying to get rid of some of these. What time is it, bro? Dang. K Dub says, let's sell THJ, Bertans, Powell, and bench guys apart from Pinson. Let's butt Grant, Bogdanovich.
Let's get him. Let's get Grant. I don't know if we can get all of those. I mean, that'd be awesome.
All of them, but I would definitely take that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, like that's an amazing team. That's an amazing team. You went to playmakers now.
Hey,
you went.
Get no argument from me at all on that one.
Yeah, you just went awesome.
Turner is 26, but the injury. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like,
look, Mine's only 26 though. I thought he was like 28.
Yeah, he's still young, bro.
Golly.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, if he come over here, bro, he gonna have to give us 70 games. That's not even including the playoffs. Just give us 70 games during the regular season, man, to help us position ourselves to get in a better position for the playoffs.
If he's 26, only being able to play 50 to 60 games, I can't even think of what he'd be when he's 30 then.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta be healthy, man. You gotta be healthy. That's the only thing. Not questioning his game, you just gotta be healthy. Charlie said people forget that Frank is still 23. We should definitely keep him if he develops his 3 more. He could be one of the best 3 and D guys, and he's already one of the best on-ball defenders. Like you said, consistent 3. Yeah,
I don't think it should be 3 and D though. Like Frank can dribble.
Smito says the defense was 17th, I think, and then he says Orlando had a lot of young guys, and of course Carter Jr. is better. He played 29 minutes.
Yeah. So if Carter Jr. is better in playing that, and Carter Jr. numbers not the chart either. So
and Carter Jr. don't have a point guard either.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess, bro. Kwame said, "What about Allen from?" Oh, listen, I would take Allen right now, but they're not giving him.
We're not getting him though.
They're not giving him. No, sir. Smito says, "Yeah, the money is gone after next year. If we hold him, his next contract will be even half of what he earns now." Yeah. Because I think his last year is not guaranteed. That's he's talking about Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah,
it's not guaranteed. So yeah. Smito with all the punchlines. I love the White's hustle, but if that transfers to great defense and grabbing boards, then I'm all in. But once you take away his lobs, he's a liability on the court. Amen, RC.
Yeah.
Saying he don't play
Yeah.
defense. He's not a great rebounder. He doesn't shoot jump shots. It's like,
Yeah. Give me
what are you good
something.
for?
Give me something.
Your community awards and your suits, man, is not doing it for us right now, bro. We need you
And
to.
bro, Dwight Powell, he also has an irritating knack to hit balls out of bounds or
Yeah.
away from guys when it's like just grab the rebound. You notice that?
Yeah, he does it a lot. He did that in game 3.
Yeah, it's like Luka had a rebound one time and he came and smacked it. And I'm like, he smacked it to the other team. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Scrape the ball.
and then he laid it up or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. You're what's good, VIP man? It's been a while.
What up?
He said, "Let's go, man. Still not game over. Go Rail and King. Yes, sir, man. Long time no see."
Yeah, P.
Jeffrey says, "Kid, Nico, and Finley going to collaborate to make moves. Trust the front office." Oh yeah, we listen. King, tell him what our saying is again.
That hand on the heart and Nico we trust.
Yes, sir. And Nico, we trust. Charlie says, honestly, I do feel that way, but it was definitely biased towards Maxey because I just straight up don't like Spencer's game from day one. Which that's fine. You don't gotta like it, but it's still true. I mean, Maxey is what he is. Spencer brings a little bit more to the table because, like I said, this league is predicated on ball handlers and guys who create their own shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Smito says, I never liked Spencer. His playoff stats are actually better than I expected, especially from 3. He is basically a 40-30 volume shooter his entire career. Yeah.
I like efficiency as well, Smito. But you can't always take that into account. We had guys like Allen Iverson was never the most efficient guys.
Nope.
Kobe Bryant was never the most efficient guy.
Nope.
In the NBA as far as that. And Spencer Dinwiddie was getting teams in the Eastern Conference to the playoffs, teams that Kyrie Irving couldn't even get there. So,
and not only that, Spencer's one of the clutchest players in the league.
Yeah, so he had to affect something.
Those numbers. Yeah, look at those numbers. And then last but not least, man, Charlie says, I love Powell for his energy, but he is not a playoff player. He's too clumsy. Yeah.
Too clumsy, yes, man.
I said he's not like I said, it is not just this year either. I know people are like, I had this jumping on this year. No, it was last year too. It was to the point that, remember, Rick Carlisle literally took him out the rotation altogether because he was unplayable. Because he doesn't add anything. Like I said, you don't have a jump shot, which is crazy to me. You've been in the league this long, and you didn't develop anything in your game.
Nothing.
You're not a rebounder. You're not a defender. You're not a jump shooter. You're not anything, bro. And that's the crazy part. All right, I got a couple more. We'll end this. Evan says Spencer has bad knees. He definitely needs to be traded while the stock is relatively high. Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you, Evan.
I mean, if you put it like that, I mean, yeah. Might see you like more a guy who gives you 0 in 10 minutes, but team plays better with him on the court, or a guy like Draymond who gives you 5 and 5 in 15 minutes, but Drummond, 5 and 5 in 15 minutes, but the team plays worse.
How about I say this to you, Smito? I think Andre Drummond would do better for our team right now than Dwight Powell. I'd love to have Andre Drummond right now. How about that one? I never thought I'd say that. Right now in this playoff series, though, I'd rather have Andre Drummond right now than Dwight Powell.
I'm about to echo that because if you're telling me, like I said, what all can Dwight do? Rim run. Is he rim running?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I mean, is he rim running at all? So literally, he's not doing anything. What can Andre Drummond do?
Rebounds, defense at the rim, all that kind of
stuff.
He's done
that in the playoffs. He did that with the what's the name? So I mean, he's giving you consistency in the one thing he's good at. Dwight's not giving you consistency in the one thing that he's doing. Like I said, I'm guaranteeing you in the one thing that Andre Drummond is doing, he's not giving you zeros.
No.
This dude is giving you zeros. You are a rim runner and you're giving us zeros. So, like, I definitely got to disagree with that, bro. I would definitely take Andre Drummond over Dwight. I'll take anybody over Dwight.
They call Andre Drummond a dinosaur. That's because the game is supposedly past him. Yeah. Dwight Powell has never been in the game. That's the difference. Like, he's not a dinosaur.
I tried to echo what I said to him. He said Drummond would be a huge for us right now. He will be eating off the glass all day.
Yeah. Kevon Looney would be a nobody. Kevon Looney would no longer be embarrassing us, acting like he's somebody special. Kevon Looney looks like he's Andre Drummond right now.
Yeah.
against us.
At least Andre Drummond gonna get you double digit rebounds every game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Kavon won't be the score on them like that.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for us, y'all. It's already almost 2 hours again, y'all. Almost 2 hours again. Appreciate y'all rocking with us this evening. After this dub by the Mavs, we down 3-1. Hope we can hit this comeback going. Hope we can take care of business in the next game. But with that being said, listen, guys, if you're brand spanking new to the channel, guys, please do us a huge favor and hit. I'm sorry. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell after you hit the subscribe button, so that way whenever we drop a video, you guys will know when we get ready to drop. You'll be the first ones to know. Also, if you enjoyed the content tonight, guys, go ahead and hit that like button for us, guys. That will help us out with the algorithm. If you guys can do that for us, it'd be much appreciated. Listen, if y'all think Dallas is gonna win Game 5, hit that like button. If you guys want to sign the White Power to a max contract extension this summer, hit that like button. If you guys about to buy that brand spanking new Mo Bamba Maverick jersey, hit that like button. Let's go ahead and hit the like button, guys. That'd be a huge help for us, guys. Hit the like button. Also, on our socials down here, y'all see down here on Twitter, guys, at We Talk Mavs on Twitter, all one word. And on Instagram is We Talk _Mavs. So follow us on both of our socials, guys. That will help us out a lot too. King, is there anything I missed?
Share. I always tell you, man, everybody, please share so that we can get Mo Bamba to hear this. Come on, Mo Bamba to hear this all the way in Orlando, y'all. Share it, please.
Mo Bamba, I want you. So I want you over here, man. You're my favorite player. If he hears this,
please.
But with all that being said, man. With all that being said, yo, we definitely, like I said, we appreciate y'all guys. We will be back here on Thursday night after Game 5 against the Golden State Warriors. Hopefully it's going to be a dub. Hopefully it's not the last game of the season, guys. But if it is, we're still going to be bringing y'all Mav content, so do not worry. All right, man. With all that being said, it is your boy, Real. I got my boy, King. We'll be back here on Thursday nights after Game 5. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. We out. King, peace. We won one tonight. Can we win this one too?
Yes, sir.